Here's another thing that's slowing down right now. Home renovation plans are being put on hold, and this is another sign that the economy is slowing down tremendously right now. Last month, Home Depot and Lowe's reported recent sales, and the executives told investors that do-it-yourselfers and other homeowners were spending less on large remodeling projects. Fewer people are also researching online for bath and kitchen remodeling plans. And the thing is, people tend to put off these big purchases and projects that cost a lot of money when they worry more about the economy or if they have a fear that they might lose their job. Because after all, how are you going to pay for this? Oh, yeah, that's right. They have home equity loans and home equity lines of credit. That's one of the greatest ways to use your home equity, right? Is to remodel. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. It also doesn't help that a lot of construction related goods have been going up in price over the past few months due to all the new tariffs we had. And most recently, they just announced that we're going to have tariffs on upholstered furniture, kitchen cabinets, and bathroom vanities by 25% starting next week now. Personally, when I hear about this slowdown in spending, at the slower Amazon Prime Day and the slowing down of credit card spending, stuff like that, like this is actually good news in my opinion. The stock market doesn't like it because that means businesses are making less sales. The government doesn't like it because it means economic growth is coming to a halt, which ultimately means bad GDP figures. But I think it's a good thing because we need some sort of a reset. And that reset is going to come from people voting with their wallets. People have to decide how much money to spend and on what every single month. And if people are choosing the essentials and not choosing any of the non-essentials that people need right now, well, that's a pretty strong message that people are sending to this economy that, you know what, we can't afford to buy anything that we don't need right now. And this is just how it's going to have to be. So until we can get lower prices on all of these things, we're just not going to buy it. And I don't think that's a bad thing because obviously nobody should be spending more than they can afford to just because they feel compelled to or they saw an ad on TV. Because let me remind you, 30% of people in this country do not even have $400 for an emergency. People report that they would need to borrow the money or they would need to put it on a credit card or whatever just to be able to pay for a $400 emergency. So that is not good. You guys can see by taking a look at this chart here, the amount of people that have enough money to pay for a $400 emergency has been pretty flat since 2022, which suggests that there hasn't been a whole lot of upward mobility in recent times for people's finances. You're either doing well and you're able to maintain that, or you're not doing as well, and it's very hard to dig yourself out of that, which explains the debt situation of why household debt in general is at all-time highs. People are using this money to survive, and that explains why the spending on all these different types of things is starting to go down. And I just want people to know that the reason I talk about this stuff a lot is because I want people who watch my channel to do better for themselves. I want everybody who watches my channel to be above average. You don't have to be some multimillionaire or own a mansion or anything like that. But at least if you're putting enough away to have a good emergency fund in case something happens, especially a job loss right now, and you're not drowning in debt like the average American is, and you're able to actually retire one day and live in dignity in your older years, I think that is a huge win over the situation most people are facing right now. So let me know what you guys think about all this. Don't forget to sign up for my second channel and the newsletter down below. And if you don't want to wait for my next video to come out, check out this one on the screen right over here, and I'll see you in the next one.